Hello everyone, my name is Bhakti Shinde and I am from Sri Siddheshwar Women's College of Engineering, Solapur. Today we are going to explore the difference between RDBMS and NoSQL. So let's start. First of all, what is a RDBMS? RDBMS stand for a Relational Database Management System. It is a program that allows you to create, delete and update relational database. A RDBMS is a type of database that store data in table with predefined schema. It's based on a relational model where data is organized into the row and column, making it easy to access and manage. RDBMS use structured query language SQL to interact with a database. So basically RDBMS stands for Relational Database Management System and uses the structured query language SQL to interact the database. Then next is what is a NoSQL? NoSQL is a non-relational database that stores data in a variety of formats such as a key value, document, columnar, and graph. It's designed for a large scale data storage and high performance application. NoSQL database don't require a fixed schema, making them flexible and scalable. So let's see the difference between RDBMS and NoSQL. So the first difference is a RDBMS in a relational database management system based on a relational database model, and NoSQL is a non-relational database model used to store and retrieve data. Then second point, a relational database required a schema to enable storing of data, and it should be defined before adding data to the database. And in NoSQL, database operate without a predefined schema, and they do not need to define a database structure for storing and managing data. And in RDBMS, relational database model are table based, meaning they stores data in structured format using row and columns. And in NoSQL database are non-relational database model that operate on the data that have a more complex structure than a table. Means in relational database store data in structured format using row and column, but in NoSQL that operate on the data that have a more complex structure than table. Then in RDBMS, relational database are vertically scalable, but in NoSQL database are horizontally scalable. Then next, RDBMS suitable for financial application, banking transaction required asset property, and in NoSQL suitable for social media sites and big web applications such as update Facebook status or tweets comments. And RDBMS follows the asset property and NoSQL follows the base property. In a relational database management system, RDBMS data replication problems, and in NoSQL support automatic data replication. Means the in RDBMS data replication problem consists of data consistency, ensuring data inconsistently across nodes can be changing, and it has a data loss. Data loss can occur due to node failure and replication error. And next point is increases performance when dealing with larger amount of semi-structured and unstructured data, big data. And in NoSQL, performance scalability and flexibility required for a big data provided by the NoSQL database. The RDBMS ensure transaction security, and in NoSQL some security issues. And in RDBMS it emphasizes emphasize on acid properties, atomicity, consistency, isolation, and durability. In NoSQL, it follows cap theorem, consistency, availability, and partition tolerance. And in RDBMS, it is a table-based database, and NoSQL is a document-based graph-based or key value pair. And in RDBMS, it uses a NoSQL to query the database, and in NoSQL, it uses unstructured query language. The next point is RDBMS is a less flexible and a NoSQL is a high flexible, and RDBMS follows a fixed schema and NoSQL follows a dynamic schema as compared to the RDBMS. And in RDBMS, atomicity, consistency, and isolation and durability are complaints, and in NoSQL it is a no acid complaints. RDBMS supports or transaction complex, and NoSQL limited transaction support in many cases. And in RDBMS, high SQL standardized, and in NoSQL low. Each data may have a unique features. Thank you.